So on the social medias of Fusion World, they announced some cards for FB07 Wish for Shenron. So we're going to cover these new cards, see what the new leaders are looking like, see what the support they are getting thus far, and if we can predict anything that is going to be kind of busted or anything like that. So starting off with the black leader, this was revealed previously, but we'll go through it again. It is Shenron here, which has a permanent this card can't attack, and if your life is at 4 or less, this card gets 5,000 power. Activate main, switch this card to rest mode, draw 1 card, and then awakens if you have 7 cards with Dragon Ball in the special traits in your drop. You draw 1 card and flip this card over. Go into Shenron, which can't attack, 20,000 power. Switch this card to rest mode, play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 7 or less from your drop, and flip this card to its front side. Then return all cards from your drop to the owner's deck and shuffle your deck. So this is able to cheese out the 7 cost for essentially free as long as you have all 7 Dragon Balls in the drop. So assuming that the Dragon Ball traded card is only the Dragon Ball card, they could down the line add more Dragon Ball traded cards, but thus far, that is the only card that is revealed with the Dragon Ball trait. And until we get to see what this 7 cost card is, we don't know how good this deck is going to be yet. But they do love black not being able to attack, which is pretty interesting. Charlotte can attack, but realistically, a lot of people just don't attack with him. All right, our next leader that we are looking at is the yellow leader, which is going to be another Frieza, who is going to turn into Golden Frieza. On attacking, on the front side, draw 1 card. Awakens at 4, draw 1 card. And then on the awakened side, we get to draw 1 card when attacking. End of turn, use 1 energy, and then reveal the top card of your life. And if the revealed card is a battle card with a cost of 6 or less and Frieza Clan and special traits, you may play it. So, for now, what we know that is Frieza Clan is the 6 cost Golden Frieza. You can cheese it out for 1. You are taking a life at 4 to get this. But I don't think this is going to be the real target. These older Frieza Clan cards, I think the newer Frieza Clan cards are going to be what you're really targeting. So, until we see that, we don't know how good this deck is going to be, of course. But if you are considering the older cards, it is kind of neg, unless it is the 6 cost Golden Frieza, because it can actually stall another turn for you, as that has like the 5 cost into rest. But yeah, you are losing a life pretty much by playing a battle card, so it better be worth it. Then for the green leader, we have Orange Piccolo here from the superhero movie. On front side, we are drawing 1 card and then flipping at 4 life and drawing 1 card. Then on the back side, we get to draw 1 card when attacking. Auto, when an opponent attacks, you may choose 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or more and superhero or SH in its card name in your battle area. If you do, switch the attack target to the chosen card, then this skill can't activate for the turn. So pretty much you're picking a 3 cost card that is in rest to become a blocker. Then I'm assuming the skill of Piccolo can't activate for the turn. I'm not 100% sure what's happening here, because they could have just put auto once per turn. But maybe they have to clarify afterwards, so you have a choice of which timing you want to activate it. I'm assuming that is the case. Then we have the blue leader, which is Omega Shenron or Sin Shenron. Front side, draw 1 card, and an awakening at 6 life or less, as long as you have 7 or more cards with Shadow Dragon in their special traits in the drop, and then you can flip this card over. Interesting, you're awakening at 6 life. That's the highest in the game thus far. Could be very interesting, could be very strong awakening that early. The problem is it has a caveat of having 7 or more cards with Shadow Dragon in the drop. Now, if your full deck is Shadow Dragons, maybe there's a possibility with enough milling cards. But naturally, on turn 2, it's very hard, even for Vegito, to have 7 cards in drop at that point, unless you're forcefully taking it, or you're over-comboing or something. I don't know. You got to do some leaps and bounds. So there has to be like good support to the awakening. Maybe you don't even want to awaken. Who knows? And then on the back side, we go into Omega Shenron. Permanent your turn. When you would pay the cost of an extra with Shadow Dragon and special traits from your hand, once per turn, you may place the same number of cards with Shadow Dragon in their special traits as that card's cost from your drop at the bottom of your deck in a random order instead. So we're still having... This blue thing is like just cheesing out extras for free. But this one is going to be... You have a higher ceiling. If you have 7 Shadow Dragons already in the drop, you can activate a 7 cost extra for free. Whether or not there is a good enough extra to be worth it to run like that, we'll have to see. But yeah, it's not limited, the extra. And of course, this is trait locked. So none of the previous extras you can't activate for free because then you need Shadow Dragon in a special trait. So we'll have to find out what the extra is. It still draws when swinging, which is pretty good. And then the final leader we have is Red Glorio here. Front side is normal. And then back side here, we got when attacking, draw 1 card. Activate main once per turn. Discard 1 card from your hand. During this turn, the next time you activate a skill on a card with DA in its card name from your hand or battle area, reduce the skill cost by 2 energy. That's kind of insane. I'm assuming that also includes extras. So say you had a DA extra that costs 2. You can play that out for free. I don't remember what DA extra costs 2. But when it comes to DA cards that have a cost requirement, we don't have any at this current moment. But I'm sure they will reveal some later down the line. Just to get it out of the way, these are the super combos for the upcoming set. So they are relevant to the leader. And so let's start off with the reveals here. We have 1 cost Oolong, 5,000 power, 10k combo. On play, if your leader has Dragon Ball as special traits, choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 5 or less in your opponent's battle area, and it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Para Brothers, but with a cost restriction, but doesn't need the energy marker. Now, unfortunately, this is pretty much leader lock to Shenron since Bulma does not have the Dragon Ball trait. Then we have this Kami card, 10,000 power, 10k combo auto. When this card is placed from your deck into this owner's drop, if your leader has Dragon Ball as special traits and you don't have an energy marker, you place 1 energy marker. So this will be a way to create energy marker in the Shenron deck. And then we have this extra 5 cost extra. Tell me your wish now. Activate main if your leader is Shenron. Play up to 1 battle card with a cost of 7 or less from your drop. So this could be an alternative way to be able to play the 7 cost card, whatever it may be, without having the 7 Dragon Balls in the drop, as well as also being playing on the... Oh no, the Shenron? No, you can't. You have to be Awakened because the front side is Dragon Ball. The back side's Shenron. So I guess if you don't have the requirements of the Dragon Balls, you can still activate this effect by spending 5 energy. We got this 1 cost Dr. Arinsu. When your card with DA in its card name and Evolve is played, draw 1 card. This is the first Evolve like mechanic added, or like at least keyword seen in this game. So it will be interesting to see how that works. Extra for blue. Activate main during this turn when your card with Shadow Dragon special trait attacks an opponent's battle card with a cost of 5 or less. Place the attacked card at the bottom of its owner's deck. Cost 4 energy. Of course, you can play that for free if you have 4 Shadow Dragons and you put them at the bottom with the leader. Now, this could be an interesting card because this technically does... If we have, like, depending on the battle card, like if there is like a multi-swinging battle card, Shadow Dragon card, or a cantrip Shadow Dragon card that does multiple things, or even just a cantrip, I guess, and you swing with that 1 cost, you can bottom deck a 5 cost, which could be a nice way to clear board in a way. So just, I guess, depends. Like, I'm not using this with and playing a 4 cost or even a 3 cost and swinging just to get something out of the way. Realistically, it has to be at least a multi-swinging card or a cantrips that swing to make it a like insane value. Then we have Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. So, I'm so jealous Green gets to play Gamma 1 and 2, man. They are so cool. Hopefully, we get a Gamma 1 and 2 leader eventually. 5 energy, 30,000 power, 10k combo. On play, choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Then your leader with SH in his card name gets 5,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn, making Piccolo a 25k, which is pretty good. I wonder, we have this high ceiling green card here. Like 5 energy is pretty big for an effect that technically is not like a boss effect. I wonder if Piccolo's goal is to ramp up as fast or as much as to 8 energy or higher, you know? Then we have Golden Emperor, the extra for yellow. If there is a Golden Frieza with a cost of 5 more in the battle area, switch your leader with Frieza Clan and special traits to active mode. Then you can't use extras for the turn. You can, you know, play this last, and being able to swing with the leader is get you back the card. So you're paying 1 to draw one, essentially, and push for 20,000 or more, depending on how much you want to combo off. Of course, you need Golden Frieza in the battle area, but technically, like, maybe a leader swing is super valuable. Then we have a Black Dende card. 2 cost 5k power, 10k combo. If your leader has Dragon Ball and a special trait, place the top 5 cards of your deck into their owner's drop. So this is a way to mill, hopefully find some Dragon Balls along the way. It's 10k combo. It's 2 energy though. I wonder if you'll be playing like swingable cards in the Shenron deck as we get closer to like the 5 energy mark. Then we have an SR card from Red. 6 cost 40,000 power and it has combo 5k power. Evolve. You may pay the skill cost and play on top of the specified card in a battle area. Using 3 energy, Son Goku DA or Son Goku Mini DA with 25,000 power or more. So from what we've seen, we have the double strike, I think, and as well as the 2 cost. Gloria makes it a 1 cost as well. And this is a mechanic that was introduced in set 1, I think, or just like the start of Dragon Ball Masters. And so we are going to be, Red's going to be introducing this effect. And then he has an activate main once per turn. If your leader has DA in his card name, switch his card to active mode. A double 40k swing can be quite insane. Not to mention, like, just for example, you have the mini Goku swings for 30. I don't remember any other, like, important Goku mini DAs. But, yeah, because he'll be a 30,000 as long as you're awakened. Use the effect from Glorio, upgrade this card. 30,000, 40,000, 40,000, and then leader swing with Gloria, which is insane. That's a lot of swings for essentially keeping a 2 cost on the field. And like, even if without Gloria's skill, like if say you're unawakened and that Goku mini is still alive, which can definitely happen, you don't even need to like, you know, you just wait till next turn and then you upgrade this guy. And the 40,000 6 cost is very hard to deal with at turn 3. So, I think this is a very strong card. We'll see how it goes. Is it better than Cell Chain? Maybe not. We have this Goku Mini DA. So, he will be upgradable. 1 play, if your leader is awakened, this card gets 10,000 power for the turn. Oh, okay. For the turn. So, it's like a weaker version. I guess you don't have to take a life. But, yeah. 30,000 power swing. Upgrade it. Boom, boom, bam. Pretty simple. Blue, we have Nova Shenron. On play, if your leader has Shadow Dragon and special traits, place the top 2 cards of your deck into the owner's drop, then choose 1 battle card with a cost of 4 or less in your opponent's battle area and return it to the owner's hand. So it's a way to control. It's a 10k combo, 20,000 power card. Maybe blue really needs these 10k combos, but yeah, leader locked. Being able to control a card that is 1 above is still pretty awesome. Then we have a Piccolo superhero, 20,000 power, 10k combo. When KO, draw 1 card. Of course, depending on the matchup, that is very helpful. Then we have a 5 cost Mecha Frieza and King Cold. It is a blocker, and it can be played from the leader effect as well. On play, if this card was played from your life, add the top card of your deck to your life. Yeah, this was a mechanic that I think is going to be like more like relevant, more common when it comes to this new Frieza. I'm going to see on play, if this played from your life, you replace that life with another card from your top of your deck or from your hand or something like that. It's not a strong card, 25,000 power, 0 combo, but it's a high cost card. It's pretty dead in your hand though. That's probably the worst part. It's probably just charging every time if you see it. I don't know how good this Frieza deck is going to be, relying RNG on your life, unless there's a way to like seed your life some way or another. It just seems very unreliable, I think. Then we have this Krillin here. It's a blocker, 2 cost, 5k power, 5k combo. When this card is placed from your deck into the owner's drop, if your leader has Dragon Ball and his special traits, play this card from its owner's drop. It's a little spammy card with a blocker. It's cool and all. And then this is the alt art. So they're adding alt arts to the set for super combos, which I really do like. Cool is my favorite, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Damn, they look so good. Bulma's cool. You know, they all look good. They all look good, but these 2 are my favorites for sure. And then they revealed some manga booster stuff for O2. And this is just all the energy markers. I'll just slowly go through them. I like this van one. The car one's pretty cool. The Nimbus Goku, That's pretty cool. Cell and Gohan. The Majin Buu is cute. Oh, and this one, the Trunks and Goten with Supreme Kai. That's cute. And then this one's probably the Chase one. I think this is going to be the cover art, I believe. And even this one's good. It's like a select character screen almost. I like that one. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I do think that the Roshi smoking is like my favorite of all time though. But that's pretty much it for today's reveals. Super hyped for set 7. Can't wait to get out of this Buu meta. I still think they're going to be very strong, both Cell and Buu, regardless, moving forward. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time as always. Until then, peace.